Welcome everyone. Before going to this, I want to clear you something. There is no God in the form what you are believing. There are 7 important chakras which are located in our spine. And you are familiar with the words Brahma, Vishnu and Maheshwara. Where is Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara? To describe the beauty of this Kundalini awakening, the journey and the activation, they made story by bringing the characters Brahma, Vishnu and Maheshwara. The first 2 points are Brahma, the third and fourth are Vishnu, the fifth and sixth points are Maheshwara. The first 4 points are our past, and the fifth point is the point of rebirth, and the sixth point is your death, the point of death. The 7th point is after death, that is the future, past, present and the future. Let's see. This is the first point where this point connects directly to the Ida Nadi, that is lunar energy tract, and the second point is connects directly to the Pingala Nadi, that is solar energy tract. The first chakra is connected with your anus region. If you want to meet this energy, you must hold this. First you have to hold this. If you can hold this, you will meet your energy in between this first and 2. Then once after the Kundalini awaken, the Ida Nadi carries energy and shares with Pingala Nadi. Pingala Nadi is connected with your belly button, the second chakra. Once you start to control this, once your energy is at this point, this acts as this burns, this creates energy around the third chakra. So I don't want to spoil your experience. You have to experience this yourself. I just want to give you one rough figure about this. So here the person starts to think or behave like, I want to achieve something, win something. When the person loses something, he reaches this point. This is the point of love. Once the person reach this point, he do everything with great passion, love, dedication and complete respect. But the only problem here is attachment, because this is the place where our soul is still in attachment with this body. So here the person experiences the great depression, sorrows, suffer, everything. Once he realizes that, once he clearly observes and realizes this, he will come out of this attachment and that energy takes you to this point. This is the point of rebirth. And communication is not just related to our mouth. What we see, what we listen, what we smell includes communication. Complete, including all this is communication. So once after this rebirth, the journey from this point to this point completely clears you about communication. Your ears, nose, eyes and tongue. So this is the point of death. How? I will tell you. Look, once this is the point of your mind. Once you cross all these, your energy comes to this point, that is the point of your mind. So once after, mind is the one who observes all this process and realizes. So once your energy or your life comes to this point, the mind raises its voice. Now I am out of everything. So that I am itself is ego. When you realize that, that is the point of your death. Here your ego. This is the point of death, that is your ego. After this, this is the future. Once your ego is dead, then your future will be happy, joy and filled with complete love. So this is how they explained in the stories. The Shiva observed all the poison which are released by the three evil forces to this ocean. That Shiva observed the poison. So here ends your past. This point, at this point ends your all the past. So they made story. Parvati locked all the poison here. This point is where Shiva took rebirth. This point is the point where you take rebirth. And immediately Shiva burned himself at this point, because he realizes that I am just ego. So this is how they explained. Shiva was burning bodies in the field. Shiva drank poison from this ocean. And these are the evil forces which are releasing poison to this ocean, soul. Once you clearly observe all these points and the nature and the characteristics and the qualities of these 6 points, once you are out of attachment, then you never get attached with these, any of these points, any of these points. You are completely detached. So in this Kundalini journey, this Kundalini energy gives us the experience of 12 stages of Samadhi. So that is our left brain and the right brain. The left gives the experience. The left gives you the experiences of 6 stages of Samadhi to the right, and the right gives 6 stages of samadhi, the experience of 6 stages of samadhi to the left. So you will experience the 12 stages of samadhi. At each point you will experience the stage of samadhi to come out. Crossing each chakra is a great samadhi. You will experience, and you will get clarity about the complete nature, about your left and right nature. Left brain completely realizes the nature of right brain, and the right brain completely realizes the qualities of left brain. So to explain this process, they made story about Shiva and this point Himalaya. If you hold your core still, if you make your core still, if you hold your core stable, if you make your core stable as strong as Himalayan mountain, then you will reach the state of meditation. You will meet your energy. So this is how significantly in India they built the temples. So Nandi is in front of Shivalinga, observing Shivalinga, the Kundalini, what Kundalini is doing. So your Kundalini arises, awakes here. So the mind is compared with Nandi. Even though our mind is very powerful and energetic, once you awaken this Kundalini energy, mind just observes what Kundalini energy is doing. So this is how they compared Nandi in front of Shivalinga, Kundalini, just observing what Kundalini is doing. This is how your breath, with the help of this energy, travels on your mind. So this is how Shiva was using Nandi to travel. Nandi was his vehicle. So the person, one who realizes all these 6 points, then he just burns himself. After this point just happens. Once after you are dead, then you don't expect anything. This just happens. Here comes the place of Guru. One who already experienced his complete life and he is dead now. Then this point just happens naturally. This is the point of Guru. And Guru is always waiting for you. If you are dedicated and willing, ready to drop yourself to find the truth of this life, Guru is always waiting for you. So this Guru gives only love. And Guru is the one who just choose to spread this love and living in the presence as nothing. So now I am ready with this. I don't want to escape from this point. This is just happening. I am ready with this. This may help you. The very first thing is, just keep watching my video and practice yourself. That is the best option. First thing is you, only you. You practice at your home or anywhere just by watching videos yourself. The second option is me. If you cannot figure it out, you can come to me, I will help you. And this is how yoga is your life. Yoga is not just a physical activity. Yoga, the left Ida Nadi receives energy, absorbs energy and shares with Pingala Nadi, and from Pingala Nadi you will enter the Sushumna Nadi. In Sushumna Nadi you will experience all the chakras. You will experience these chakras in Sushumna Nadi, and that Sushumna Nadi is space, the space, and this seventh chakra is the place of black hole, which is pulling your energy up in the upward direction. So this is the space Sushumna Nadi, Ida Nadi, Pingala Nadi, lunar and solar. If you want to experience this, you have to put yourself into the experiment. Then only you can experience this. So the Vedas and the scriptures are good only when you are conscious enough to understand that. Otherwise it confuses you, it creates more confusion within you, because you cannot understand. Because if you cannot understand, because in Vedas or scriptures they explain the same Kundalini energy awakening journey and the activation of this Kundalini energy process by comparing to the characteristics, comparing to the characters or some other thing. They just try to describe this, but the truth is this. So this is how this balancing from left to right, right to left. So here you will experience 12 stages of Samadhi. After the 12 stages of Samadhi, you will reach this point.